This is Daniel Poppy, host of How to Write Good. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media.
This is Rachel Mullins, host of #NoFilterFriday here on Public House Media. Thanks for listening to the following broadcast on Public House Media. Once you're done with this episode, I hope you'll come check out my new show, #NoFilterFriday, where we talk about all of the sexual misconduct allegations swirling around Hollywood. A new show drops every Friday at 8:30 Pacific Standard Time. Don't forget to subscribe on iTunes so you'll never miss an episode of #NoFilterFriday. Thanks again for checking out the following broadcast on Public House Media.
Having a routine in life is the perfect opportunity for you to know what's coming and get ahead in the day. Good morning. Welcome to Choose to Rise. Welcome to Public House Media. I'm so glad that you're here on this lovely Monday morning. I appreciate you joining me here live. I appreciate you pushing play on the podcast. I just want to say thank you so much to all of my listeners and everyone that supports Choose to Rise so much every day. I appreciate you. I'm so glad that you're here. And I just feel so blessed to be able to come live to you here on the podcast or on the Facebook page and into the podcast every single day, whether you're pushing play or good morning, Sarah. I'm so glad you're here. Today, we're going to be talking about 8 reasons to build a daily routine. And I don't know about you, but when I have a routine going, when I have something that is structured out in my day, I feel way more accomplished than if I'm just like a to-do list and things just kind of go willy-nilly. I know that for me, having a daily structure gives me freedom in my life, actually. It gives me freedom to think and move and know that the things that I'm mindful about, the things that I have obligations to, are really the things that are going to structure me and move me throughout my day and get me towards my goals. So if you have a daily routine, it's going to really help you not only achieve your goals, but it's going to help you feel more accomplished, and it's going to help you just really, get some specific habits going in your life. So good morning, Sarah. All right, let's get started. 8 reasons to build a daily routine. So like I said, having a daily structure gives you more freedom. It gives you more opportunity to get things accomplished. So a routine makes it easier to take actions on specific habits. Routines keep you consistent with a new habit when you have a limited time or motivation. I know that when I first started trying to get healthy, when I first started trying to, take over my life and really kind of rehaul it for a good purpose, I know that I needed a routine. I needed something that was going to keep me going. And so I knew that if I got dressed right away in the morning or I wore my workout clothes to bed, I had to get going in the morning. I had no excuse. I had to just keep moving forward. So that routine makes it easier to take action on those specific habits. When I wear my workout clothes to bed at night, I have to get a workout in the morning. Like, it's just a non-negotiable in my head. Or if I prep all my meals for the week, I have to eat them as the week goes on because I don't want that food to get wasted. So if you are consistent with your routines, that will help keep you motivated. If you're always checking in with someone, if you have an accountability partner, if you have maybe a group of people that keep you supported, whether you're doing something every day, maybe you set your clothes out the night before so you don't have to make those decisions the next morning. And because of daily routines, you get to be more productive in your day. A routine helps you know that you are going to accomplish certain things. I know working my business with my coaching career, I have certain things that I do right away in the morning. I have certain things that I do right after I get my kids off to school. I do certain things at each time of the day because having that daily routine helps me get more done in less time. Knowing specifically exactly what I need to do helps me accomplish more in the day. So when I have to sit here and think about like, oh, what should I do? Maybe I could do this now. Maybe I could do that now. That wastes time. And so if you have a routine established, if you have something that is set up in a way that like this is going to happen each time, you get way more done. Routines also encourage creativity. So when you train your mind to function at certain times of the day, a schedule is a creative activity for a certain time, and you can adapt to how it moves. I know that when I sit down on Sunday and schedule out my week, whether it's kid activities or my activities or what I'm going to do in my job or how I'm going to do things, a routine just really creates that sense of urgency and creates that sense of creativity as well, because I can be flexible with my time, but as long as I have those certain blocks put aside for certain work, I know I'm going to be able to get things done. A routine also brings a sense of security. When you engage in some basic routine every single day, and it just kind of takes out the anxiety of the unknown. So when you can, focus on the routine and you don't have to worry about the unexpecteds. You don't have to worry about the what ifs. You don't have to worry about all the things that are going to maybe pop up, because you are going to stick to this routine and get things accomplished that way. And routine makes it easier to focus. When you have a series of actions that you do consistently, you don't have to think about your next move. It just becomes automatic. It's like riding a bike. It's like, getting up in the morning. It's like brushing your teeth. Like, they just become an automatic piece of your day, and you barely have to think about your next move. You just know that when you get started in something, you're going to do these things and get to your goal. And so, putting a routine also keeps the pressure off. Putting stuff off until the last minute makes you feel under pressure, makes you feel like you get some anxiety, gets you some stress. And sometimes stress is a good thing, but in this case, let's just assume that stress is not the good thing here, okay? Instead of putting things off and waiting to the last minute, I also used to think that working under pressure like that, working at the deadline, was something that I did well at. And it really, I don't know why, when I have more time to really think through and really flush it out, I have way less mistakes. I have way less time wasted on revisions. I'm just able to really think it through, and I can do a first draft and then come back and do it again and not have to worry about, is it going to be good enough in the end? So routine keeps the pressure off. Routines help keep you focused. Routine makes life easier. Think about your computer on a daily basis. You probably don't even think about where to go or what to do. Like, your mind's just on autopilot, right? Like, where certain apps are on your computer, where certain files are saved, how to navigate certain things. You don't have to think about what to do. Recently, I spent some time with some third graders learning to do some Google Slides, and I worked with them twice, 2 different days. And when I was there with them, they were constantly asking, okay, what do I do now? What do I do now? And so it was really fun to just sit there and think with them, like, okay, what was the next step? Where would I find that? Think it through. And then as they started getting better at it, as they started doing it more, they got more into the routine of like, I need to go here and then here and then here, and then it's done, right? And so that creating that routine makes the task easier, makes life go a little bit smoother. You don't have to think about it. It just becomes automatic. Routines inhibits procrastination and thus reducing stress. Okay, so consistency boosts confidence. It also eliminates stress because it keeps things from piling up and becoming overwhelming. I don't know about you, but I don't like to be overwhelmed. I don't like that feeling of, right? So when you can eliminate your stress and you can reduce the anxiety of procrastination, when you can get into a routine that's going to help keep you moving in towards your goal instead of really pushing it off and waiting till later and procrastinating the situation, you're going to feel like you're going to be more accomplished. You're going to feel like you have more confidence. You're going to feel like you can accomplish anything that you put your mind to, because you can, because you've stayed focused and you have a routine that's going to get you to your goals. So a routine inhibits procrastination, in which it reduces your stress. It makes tasks a lot easier. It takes off the pressure of life. It helps you focus in on what's really important. It helps bring you a sense of security, knowing that these are the things that you're going to accomplish today. They encourage creativity because you're able to really focus not on what to do, but how to do it. And you can, it makes you more productive because you're going to get certain things accomplished of the day, and it helps takes action a lot easier when you can focus in on specific habits. I was listening to Brendon Burchard this morning, and he was talking about how when you when you get to this time of the year, when you get to end of September, you get to October, November, December, like there's only 3 months left in the year. It's like boom, 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 right? And if we blink now, it's going to be Thanksgiving, and we blink again, it's going to be Christmas, and then it's going to be New Year's, and you're going to really wonder, where did the year go? Why did I not accomplish what I wanted to accomplish? There's only 3 months of the year left. And so when you really think about what you wanted to accomplish way back in January 1st, when you really go back to that beginning and think, what is it that I wanted to do in 2018? When you can really think about what those things were, have you accomplished those things? Have you done what you set out to do this year? Have you lost the weight? Have you gotten stronger? Have you created routines? Have you found that dream job? Have you done what it is that you wanted to do this year? Have you saved the money? Whatever it was. Now, if you haven't done those things, I would highly encourage you to sit down, break down that goal, and think about what routines you can do in your life to get yourself out to the goal before the end of the year. You've got about 90 days left to accomplish that. And I know that you can accomplish those things in any sort of way. If you are really wanting to get going on something, a big goal this year, you have plenty of time. You should pick up the book, The 12-Week Year, and it will walk you through every single step. We have about 12 weeks left of the calendar year, and you can accomplish anything in 90 days or anything in these next 3 months. So I highly encourage you to pick that up and give it a read, to follow along with the exercises that are in there and really accomplish what you want to do. And one of the things that he's going to tell you is establish a routine. Get things going in your life that are going to become automatic for you, and they're going to help you accomplish the things that you set out for. All right, thanks for joining me this morning. I'm so glad that you stayed with me here, Sarah. I'm so glad that you jumped on and joined. I'm so glad that those of you that are listening in the podcast version, have valued the time that you have together to be able to take time to listen to these things. I would love and appreciate if you would share this in some sort of way with somebody. It's either hitting the share button on the bottom here in Facebook and sharing it to your personal page, or sharing to someone that you think needs to know this information today. If you can head over to Apple iTunes and give me a rating and review, that would mean the world to me. It would really help more people find Choose to Rise and be able to be encouraged by the message and the things that we share here. And if you would be so kind to just let someone else know about Choose to Rise, friends and family are the great people to refer these things to, and they will be able to hear more about too. And then we're kind of unofficially sponsored this week by Wallace Meats, and Wallace Farms actually is a great organic farm here near us, and they serve the Midwest in serving up fabulous meats and eggs and all kinds of great things. And you can go to wallacefarms.com and use the code Kim Meyer 20, KIMMEYER 20, to get 20% off your order. You can have it locally delivered here if you live close to me, or you can have it shipped to you as well. And so it's great quality meat, great quality products. They are working on improving the land quality by doing organic, which improves the animal quality that they raise on their organic farm, which improves the health and the quality of life for the people that consume them. And so I just love and appreciate their mission. They're fantastic people. And so if you use the code Kim Meyer 20, KIMMEYER 20, wallacefarms.com or org.com, Wallace Farms, Google them, you'll find it. And you'll get 20% off your order, and then you can get a part of the friends and family codes as well, and get your own code and share it with your families too. It's awesome. They're great people, great products, and I thank them so much for allowing me to share that message with other people, and that you got to be hearing that and using that code as well. So thanks for joining me this morning. Have a fabulous Monday. I hope you create a routine that works for you and helps you get your specific habits done, and for you to feel more successful and confident and joy in your world. Thanks for joining me. Have a good one. Bye.